Alright guys, so we are just about there as far as deployment. We have our application live on the internet, everything's working, and the only problem is we have this very ugly domain name, okay, this Heroku domain name. So what we want to do is add our own domain. So I use Namecheap as my domain registrar, and you can see that down here I have a domain called vidjot.tech. And I'm going to click manage on that. Okay, now it doesn't matter what domain register you're using. The interface will look a little different, but you should have similar options, and you want to go to wherever your DNS options are. All right, and what we want to do is we want to edit the CNAME record for the www host. Okay, by default for Namecheap it's going to be this parking page namecheap.com. Now what I'm going to do is go to my Heroku control panel and click on the application. And then we're going to go to the settings tab and go down to where it says domains and certificates. Now, in order to add a domain, you do need a credit card on file. Okay, it's not going to cost you anything just to add a domain, but you do need one on file. And to do that, you just go to account settings right here, and then billing, and then add credit card. Okay, once you do that, you'll be able to add a domain. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put in vidjot.tech. That's the domain that I registered and that I want to use. And then I'm also going to put the www version. So vidjot.tech. And we'll save that. And then we're going to take a look at the first one I added, which is vidjot.tech, and look at the DNS target. Okay, so this is what you want. This is what's important. That's what we want to copy. And then we're going to go over to our DNS, and I'm going to change the CNAME record for www to that value. All right, so we'll go ahead and paste that in, and then we're going to click the check mark to save it. All right, now this right here is basically saying that the non-www version we want to redirect to the www version. So everything should be all set here. That should be all we need to do. So this may take a little while. It may take a half hour or so. I actually already had it connected, so mine may be instant. So let's go ahead and check it out. Let's go to HTTP, and we want to go to vidjot.tech. And there we go. Our application is now connected to a domain. All right, so just to make sure everything works, let's go ahead and log in. Now our login should still work because we're still using this MLab instance. Let's just reload and re-log in here. Oh. Okay, so we still have, let's see, let's go to our users. And we still have the traversymedia@gmail.com account, so let's try to log in with that. And there we go, and there's our Heroku crash course. Let's try to add another one. Let's say Java. We'll say Java programming, intro to Java, and we'll submit. And there we go. So our application is now deployed. It's completely deployed. We have a domain name, and we're ready to start accepting users. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. In the next project, it's going to be a little more difficult. We're going to use a lot of the same principles that we used in this project. Except we're going to be using Google OAuth instead of a local strategy. It's going to have a bit more functionality. We're going to be looking at relationships between collections in MongoDB. So you're going to learn a little more. So I will see you in the next project.